Not only that, Capo was legally in the country with a visa every year. Then the thing was, he was waiting for his visa to be renewed again in April. I believe that they didn't renew his visa because they were already watching. Yeah, they weren't going to renew it. They already had it in play, motion in play to get him out of there. It is what it is. And then they try to like piece little things and say he's doing this, he's doing that. Capo was doing nothing of the sort, bro. No minor, no S tourism, no none of that. Once again, I'm speaking personally. I'm vouching for that man. He ain't well. I ain't never see anything. If it comes out later on and they have real, because if they had real proof, they would have. You know what I mean? They would. Not only that, they gave him originally a 2 year ban. They gave him a 2 year ban originally and made him give up some money for a 2 year ban to turn around and flip it on him and tell him 5 years. Okay, so they played him with that. It was supposed to be 2 years. They gave him 5 years. So you got to understand, if he was doing all this minor stuff, sexism stuff, why wouldn't they just ban him forever? Why 5 years? You know what I mean? They just gave the Russian guy that was throwing parties in his apartment, they gave him a 2 year ban. They
That's
gave him a
crazy,
2 year
man.
ban, right? So,
That's crazy.
look, man, it's unfortunate what happened to Capo. And me personally, I was seeing that on my TikTok where people were tagging migration. Gringo, go home, get out of our country, get out of our country. Then when I'm seeing the migration getting tagged, I'm like, damn, but I'm not really doing anything. You know what I mean? It's just people being mad that you got someone not from their country showing their country. But you know what? At the end of the day, all those people online that are complaining, you're mad because you look at what I'm doing and I'm popping in it and capo, and you're mad that you're not doing it.
Yes,
It's simple as that. You know how many Colombian guys I've talked to? I'm like, why you let us come over here and do content? Why don't you guys do it? This is your country. You feel me? Why? Because you're not going to be able to relate to the Americans. You're not going to be able to relate to the other people. You feel me? You don't even know English. Okay, we're helping bring people here. Yo, I could guarantee on everything I love, Capo is probably responsible for bringing millions of dollars to Parquilleras. No BS. Yo, Capo was the only one that Capo was the first person ever that I'm like, you go to his party and you're like, damn, this is a good party. You want to know why? Because he's bringing a real DJ from the United States. It's not like some little Spotify DJ they be having.
Yeah, you told me about the DJs the last time. You said that the DJs in Medellín.
DJ over there, they're gonna play Snoop Dogg, Still Dre, and PIMP, 50 Cent. They play the same crap all day,
From
right?
like
So
20, 30 years ago.
Capo was changing it to where, yo, he's really bringing some sauce to the city. You know what I mean? He got an R&B party, this and that, and that's what Americans like. Because, bro, an American, Capo understands, and I understand. When I try to take an American out to a local area, Capo's done it too. They say, bro, let's go back to Parquilleras. They just, because they like, yo, we want to hear music we like. You feel me? They not trying to sit there listen to vallenato or slow jams and all. That's not what they like. You got to cater to them. If you want them there, you got to cater to them and you got to play the music. That's what makes them spend the money. So, yo, I believe at the end of the day, man, that Capo got too big, and the information that he was putting up, the government felt like he was just smacking them in the face. You know what I mean? And that's stuff that they wanted to sweep it under the rug, and he was uncovering a lot of stuff because his niche came down to like now uncovering stuff. You know what I mean? That's the thing. He was uncovering. Had Capo had a page where you don't see his face, maybe he could have kept that shit flowing. But then when I speak to other Colombians, they kind of like that. They felt like he was doing it like bragging and boasted. You know what I mean? Like he got too big for the system. You know what I mean? And then once again, man, we're in a third world country where they're not gonna have you calling out their transgression.